You tired of hearing from me? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I'm sensitive. So, my last segment this evening, I want to steal some words from Vince Lombardi. Perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. In the first two segments, I talked about leadership and mentorship, or mentoring. And the thing is, the common denominator between both of those topics is people. You can't lead if you have no one to lead, and you can't mentor if you have no one to mentor. So it stands to reason that excellence is also about people. See, we hear all about excellent companies and excellent customer service, but the fact is those companies that have excellence are made up of people practicing their craft. And we hear about the excellent customer service, but companies don't give excellent customer service. People do. So the trick is where do we find those people? So I'd like to tell you a little story. It's about Acres of Diamond. Acres of Diamonds is about a farmer who owned a farm in Africa and was barely eking out a living. It was subsistence farming. And he kept trying to do and improve his farm, but it wasn't working. But he kept hearing everywhere about people making fast fortunes by discovering diamonds. So he continued to toil away on his farm. And then at one point he said, enough. He wanted to go chase the elusive diamonds and realize his dream of great wealth. So he sold his farm and off he went. And the gentleman that bought his farm wasn't much better at making a living on the farm, but he was toiling away. And one day he had a friend come out from the village, and he was a businessman, just to share a cup of tea. So they're sitting there drinking the tea, and the businessman says, do you know what those rocks are on your mantle? And the farmer says, no. He says, I got them everywhere on my property. He says, the really nice ones are in the dried up creek bed. He said, the businessman proceeded to tell him, those are diamonds. Because see, diamonds in their natural state are not what we see in our finished jewelry. It went on to be one of the biggest diamond mines ever discovered in its day. Oh, and the farmer that sold the farm, he died penniless, never having discovered any diamonds whatsoever. So what's the moral of the story? So we need to know what we're looking for. And sometimes what we're looking for is right under our feet. I mean, they say the grass is greener on the other side of the fence. But you know what? Chances are someone's looking at your lawn. So we have to remember that. Let me tell you a story about Donna. Donna, about 17 years ago, I hired Donna. I had a call center that we performed work for the consumer packaged goods and pharmaceutical industry. No, we never called you at home. And I was hiring a call center individual. And Donna showed up, and she was a sweetheart, a lovely lady. The qualities that I was looking for, we were more focused on customer service than hardcore selling. And it worked out. I hired Donna. After about 5 weeks, I think we both came to the realization that this was not going to work out. You know what? The environment, she just wasn't comfortable being on the phone doing what she was doing, yet she had the personality, she had everything that I was looking for and wanted to replicate throughout my company. So we sat down, we were having a chat, but in the back of my mind, I knew I needed to hire another project coordinator as the company was growing. And for some reason, again, those qualities I was looking for, I gave Donna the opportunity. I kept her on, and she took on a new role as project coordinator. For over 17 years, Donna was my right-hand person. She rose to be director of client services, all because, you know, she was my diamond. She made my life a lot easier. I could leave. As a small business owner, it's very rare you could take off, but Donna had the ship. The clients loved her. Everybody loved her. And when I sold my company, the interesting thing is that the gentleman that bought it said, wow, based on your reputation, I thought you were a lot bigger. And I said, cool. To me, that was the reputation of the staff, but it was all guided by Donna. So we all have our acres of diamonds, and what we forget to realize is we're not sure what we're looking for. So when we take the moment and look and understand what we're looking for, sometimes it's sitting right at your feet. So I truly believe that each and every one of us is a leader and a mentor in our own way. And whether that be at work or in our private lives. We're providing, it could be helping a co-worker do something, or you're coaching some kind of sports for one of your children. I truly believe we're all leaders and mentors. So in closing, before that, one of the things I wanted to mention is, why is any of this important? Well, there was a study done by Leadership IQ. They interviewed over 32,000 people, so it wasn't an insignificant number of people. And they surveyed them on the amount of time they spent with their leaders or managers or bosses. And they found that 50% of the people spent less than 3 hours. However, those that spent more than 6 hours or more, they were 29% more inspired, 30% more engaged, 15% more motivated, and 10% more innovative. I don't know about you, but I'll take an inspired, engaged, motivated, and innovative staff anytime over anything else. So let me close by saying, it is time for all of us to stand and cheer for the doer, the achiever, the one who recognizes the challenge and does something about it. And I think that's everyone in this room and all the recipients for the awards tonight. Thank you for your time. Didn't have to travel far, I just have to go from there to here. Okay, now I'd like to call up Elizabeth Fisk and Don Letty, 2 members of the Trillium Chapter Board of Directors, to come forward and present the next 2 awards. Come on up.